Hi, good morning, everyone, or good night, good afternoon, doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm so grateful to be here tonight and to make this YouTube video and have snakes all over me. Say hi, Margaret.
Hi, Margaret.
And these are all her snakes. So this one's name is
Clark Gable.
Clark Gable.
This is Coco.
Coco. Look at this. Michelle, you haven't seen Coco yet. Oh, wait, yes, you have. This is Coco. This is Casper on me.
The friendly snake.
The friendly one. Casper's like 22 years old. And this one on my neck is Samantha. Samantha, where are you? Okay.
She likes hair.
So today I want to talk about animals and not hurting animals and talking about the abuse of the factory farms and really getting into in depth of why we don't want to hurt animals and why they're so beautiful and nice to us. Once I get okay. All right. Wow. Okay. Another one too. They don't like fight each other when they're all on each other?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wow. Okay. So I want to talk about a story that Margaret told me, and it's about the factory farms and this new machine that they produced for cows, which is really disgusting. So this is why. Let me explain the energy transformation through bodies and why you do not want to eat processed meat and processed food. So when you eat, so these animals are tortured and suffered their whole entire lives. So when you eat the meat that is tortured and suffered, you're actually eating that transferred energy, and that's what's causing disease in your body, which is just dis-ease in your body, which is dis-ease in their body being transferred into your body. So, wow, this is...
So we want to love animals.
We want to love animals. Will you tell the story of the cow, please?
It's really sad, though. I don't know if anybody wants to hear about it.
They need to hear it, though.
Okay. Some evil person made a machine where they put a cow in, and then they cut their throat and take their throat and they throw it to the side, and then the machine turns around and it throws the cows out while they're struggling and lying in blood, and they can't get up and they're dying. And it's a manufacturing meat packaging place, or whatever you want to call it.
In Iowa, where I live.
Where idiots are out wandering around. And how can anybody ever even think about coming up with something like that? Who comes up with that idea of a way to torture an animal and slice its throat out and then send it, to the meat packing company?
And then can you talk about snakes too real quick, why you don't want to kill snakes, and that snakes are not they actually do not bite? Well, I mean, some of them do, but I mean, well, I don't,
everything bites.
Yeah, everything bites.
Everything bites if it has a mouth.
But snakes are so nice, and why you don't, and tarantulas too. We just talk maybe a little bit about that as well, because I really do want people to know about snakes.
Well, it seems to me that when people see a creature that has no legs or too many legs, they're afraid of it. And so they'll kill it, like a tarantula or a spider or an insect, an arachnid. And snakes are basically just lizards without legs. Was that Sammy?
I hope not. I think that was that one. Oh my god.
Did you hear that hiss?
Yeah, I did. Who hissed?
That was Sammy.
Oh my god, Sammy's on me too.
She's a talker.
Yeah.
She and that's I caught snake sweet nothings that she delivers to your ear, and what she's saying is, I'm really happy to be having you keep me warm. And that's Casper. He's an albino corn snake, and he's 22 years old. And this is Clark Gable. And gopher snakes that's what this snake is, and Samantha as well, are also known by the cowboys as bull snakes because they look like rattlesnakes, and that's a lot of bull.
I love that.
Yeah.
He's
and
a
Clark
feisty
Gable,
one.
look at the diamonds on his back. Can you see them?
It's beautiful.
He's the only gopher snake I've ever found that actually has true diamonds on his back.
Wow, he's cute.
And he has a scar Right.
Oh yeah, you were
right
talking
there.
about that's the one that.
Mm-hmm. And I think what happened when he was younger, somebody thought he was a rattlesnake. They thought he was a diamondback, and they tried to kill him. They tried to chop off his head.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but he's smart. I call him the smart one. They all have different personalities, just like people do.
They truly do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all friends. Like, they're all beautiful. Like, you don't want to kill any animals. Like, they're all sacred. And snakes are actually the most grounded animal on this earth because they literally are, you know, that's all they do is live on the ground. So they're very, like, sacred animals. And I think, like, even an example of, like, my granddad example is he'll instantly see a snake in the yard and he'll just want to kill it, just seeing it in the yard. And I think a lot of people are so, like, kind of like brainwashed or manipulated to think that they need to kill a snake if it's in their yard, and you do not need to kill any animals. Look at this.
Yeah. And also, when there is a snake in your yard, that means there's food. And snakes eat rats and rodents carry diseases that kill humans. So that's why you should be more respectful about snakes or reptiles, because they kill the things that can make us sick and die.
Wow, that's beautiful. So, okay, so let's talk about so understanding that eating this, and that's why, you know, if you do, like, you know how, like, when you go back to, like, the ancient times, you look at the Indians, and wow, this is amazing. Okay, so you look at the Indians. Oh my gosh. See, you cannot be scared of snakes. Okay, for one, I thought I was scared of snakes, but there is no reason, Michelle, you see this? There's literally no reason to be scared of snakes because snakes are good animals. Like, you look at this one crawling here. Oh my god, you're so cute, Casper.
In the animal medicine cards for the Native Americans, snakes represent transmutation.
Yes, I love that. And why do they represent that?
Because they shed their skin every couple months. And we shed our skin all day long in little tiny pieces, but they shed their skin in one big piece. And so the natives see that as being born again, being born anew.
Wow,
transmutation.
I love that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like literally, I was talking in my last video about transmutation. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Hey. Oh my god. Then none of them fight each other?
No.
They just all get along. Like, do snakes eat each other? No.
The king snakes will. That guy can kill and eat a rattlesnake.
Oh, but he won't hurt any of these other snakes?
No, because Coco's handicapped and he doesn't have a tongue.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And so without a tongue, even though he can see, he cannot detect danger, find food, or find a mate without a tongue. And people think that humans created the first computer. Mother Nature did.
Wow.
And it's called the Jacobson's organ. And the Jacobson organ is in the roof of their mouth. Dogs have it, all mammals have it. And some biologists and zoologists actually believe, he's strong, they believe that humans might have actually even had a Jacobson organ, but we've evolved to not need it. So when they stick their tongue out with the two prongs, it collects things that are floating through the air that we can't see with our naked eye. And when they pull their tongue in, they stick the two prongs into the two little pits that are in the roof of their mouth. And then that organ deciphers the information and relays it to their brain. So Coco, I got him when he was maybe about 5 or 6 years old, but he doesn't have the use of his tongue.
This one is Coco right here. This is the king.
Yeah, he's the California king.
California king, wherever his face is.
And I think what happened was the fellow that had him probably didn't, people when they buy snakes or exotic animals, they don't do research. They kind of do it on a whim. And then they don't know how to take care of them. And Coco, I think he put him with another snake, and they fought, and their heads went head to head, and I think he pulled them apart. But he saw them fighting, and he lost the use of his tongue.
Wow, that's crazy.
So Coco's handicapped, and Samantha, this beauty, she's blind in one eye.
Oh, that's right. This one's Samantha, and she's blind in one eye. I think that eye right there.
Yep.
Casper is like 22 years old.
He was in classrooms for over 10 years.
Whoa, he went right in the couch. Oh, you got him.
Oh, I know.
What is this bump on him? Right here.
Oh, that's probably where something bit him when he was young. And Coco has, I call it a hernia. It's a snake hernia. Something probably attacked him. It could have been a roadrunner or something else that would eat a snake. And he got away because he's the smart one. And then we've got Coco down here again, and Sammy are together. All right, I'm going to do Coco. And don't you love the way their stripes don't match?
Let me see.
Isn't that cool? They don't meet.
Wow. Yeah, that's strange.
Isn't that neat? I love it. All right, and so Samantha, she was found in the Painted Desert, hit by a car when she was probably about 2 years old.
Wow.
She had a broken jaw. I should have named her Lucky because she had a broken jaw, and she was found by a snake expert that was doing research in the Painted Desert. He tracked rattlesnakes in Arizona and would give the research information to the state. So he was doing his research, and he was coming through the Painted Desert, and it was dusk, and he came upon Samantha, and she was lying in the road, and her jaw was askew, and he pulled over and he picked her up, and she was alive. But her jaw was broken on the left side, and she's blind in that eye now.
Wow.
If he hadn't picked her up, she probably would not be alive today. Yeah. And so this is a snake that likes to snuggle.
Oh, look at her. Okay. Don't choke me.
He's strong.
He
Imagine
likes
what
to-
it would be like to be a mouse
Oh my gosh.
or a bird. They eat eggs, and they can climb too.
Look, he's in the fucking couch.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what a brat. Hey,
he's
look
awful.
at this.
Oh, he's awful.
Should I just pull him out?
Yeah, just pull him out. There's tough. Snakes are tough. Pull them right out.
Oh my god, I do not like this.
You're not yanking hard enough. There we go.
Oh my god. Okay.
But you can also see why people might think that he was a rattlesnake.
Yeah, he looks like a rattlesnake.
And that's why the cowboys called them bull snakes.
Wow, look at that.
And they're perfectly harmless. They never bite. You can pick them up in the wild. And every time the tongue comes out, he's just exploring his environment. He wants to go up your sock. Get in there.
Oh no. Uh-oh, no.
Come on, Clark.
Oh my god.
Get in there, Clark. Also, the other reason why they're called bull snakes, because vipers, or pit vipers, they have a triangular
Oh,
shaped
whoa,
head.
look at that.
And so the gopher snake can
Oh.
actually do this to make themselves look like a rattlesnake.
Oh my god, he doesn't like
He's talking.
Oh my god, that's so wild. They just like do not care. They just do not care at all.
Well, they're just creatures like we are.
They're just so beautiful. So back to really do your research and understand if you kill an animal and why you're killing it. So back to old times and why people killed animals, and they used every single bone in their body. They didn't just you think of the factory farms, like what you're eating now is actually like killing you and hurting the animals. Like, you don't want to hurt an animal. You don't want to hurt any kind of animal. And these animals are sacred. We're all here sharing the earth together. We're not here trying to kill each other. That is just straight evil. So don't just because your family told you if there's a snake in your yard or there's, don't just go out and kill it. It's not even gonna hurt you. It's not even gonna bother you. But it's like you are just like, it's growing just like my family. I was taught to kill a snake if I saw it out in the yard. I was taught to eat disgusting meat. I didn't know that animals are precious. Like a pig is actually smarter than a dog. Would you actually kill and eat your dog? Probably not. So why would you kill and eat a pig that's being tortured? If you want to eat animals, go out and kill it yourself. Do it all natural. Use every single bone in the body. Don't just be sacred about everything you do. It really comes down to being sacred and loving everything you do and praising and giving thanks to everything you do instead of making it mainstream and making it, because they've made everything so mainstream where everything is just consume, and we're not even thinking anymore. We're just doing without thinking, without having a conscious thought about what we're doing. And we're destructing ourselves and we're hurting others as we're doing it. unconsciously. Like, we need to wake up and understand animals are so fucking precious. Reptiles are so fucking precious, and I think it's so important for us to understand that
Well, it comes down to out of sight, out of mind.
Love that.
So when you don't see the product being killed and put in a package,
Wow, I love
then
that.
you don't understand what happened to that creature
Wow.
that has a soul and a life, and they have babies and they love their babies. And I belong to at least 20 different animal rights activists. I give them $20, everybody $20. And the Farm Sanctuary is also a very good website and a great place where what they do is they find farm animals that have escaped off of trucks,
Wow.
and they bring them to their sanctuary, and they,
Escaped off of trucks? I've never even heard of that. I
Yeah.
love that.
the lucky ones.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I just read a story just yesterday or 2 days ago, and a little cow fell off of a truck that they were going to take the cows and slaughter them, and he escaped, and he lived in the woods for months and months, and deer took him in.
Oh my gosh. See, animals like know. They
Yeah.
truly do. There's
It was a calf. It was
Oh my
just a baby,
gosh, it's
and the
so
deer
cute.
raised him in the woods, and people were finding him when they were out, wandering around in Iowa.
so
Iowa.
amazing.
And they found out that these deer actually took in this calf and raised him. Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, that's so beautiful. There's this story of this blind deer, and this blind deer, this kid would take it every single day and take it to go get food, and it was a wild deer, but he found it, and he would take it every single morning. He would take this deer out and get it food, and then just kind of take care of it. But it was completely blind. I just thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
But what do I want to say? I guess there's not much to say, but it's just very like, and what Margaret said is really like, it's like out of sight, out of mind. You do not see, but and it's a lot of things like people do not want to actually. It's like when like people do not actually want to watch the videos of like these animals and like these documentaries of people going in and actually documenting and getting these secret footage of actually what's going on in these factory farms. But the thing is, like, we need to come to senses and actually watch these videos, actually know what's going on. It's like, no, I don't want to see that. But you'll go and eat the fucking animal, but you do not have that strength to go watch the video. You need to go watch and actually learn about it so you can actually like stop. Like, it's really not good for you. And then like milk is so bad for you because it's like these animals are being tortured, and this milk is really not like healthy for your body. Like, milk is like and it actually calcifies your pineal gland. I don't know if you know, but milk actually calcifies your pineal gland and keeps the fog, and your pineal gland is connected to your higher self and to God. So it gives you that disconnection to self, and that's actually why they feed you milk, or why milk is such a big thing. And these cows are not happy. It'd be different, like, like you need happy eggs, happy milk, happy I do not believe in milk at all. I don't know if you believe in milk at all, but
Nobody's ever sucked off of my boob.
that's what I'm saying. Like, why do humans drink mammals fucking milk?
It doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense to me either. Okay.
Yeah.
We're on that same page. It's, it's like, it just does not make sense. Like, it just, like, you really think about it, like, we are the only mammals that drink another mammal's milk. And it's
for baby calves.
yeah, it's for baby calves. And, it's like, the baby calves stop drinking the milk after a certain period of time, and we're still drinking the milk as adults. Like, like, that just doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, when you think about that, and that's where they are actually doing this.
We don't like they.
We don't like they, yeah. Whoever they are fucking liars and manipulators. And, but they started serving milk, like, they started bringing it to people's houses in, like, the 50s or 60s.
There used to be windows where you'd open it up and they'd put it in the window and they'd shut it to deliver it.
Yeah, and that's
in houses in the 50s. Yeah.
and that's where sliced bread and all this processed shit started happening and getting worse and worse because they want to keep us in a collective mindset, and this processed food, all these processed things create disease in our body, so we're not thinking clearly, we're not maneuvering clearly. It's all for a reason, so people can have control over us. And it's like crazy to think about that. And that's why in all these animals that are being tortured and killed, it's so they can have power and money. Like this machine for this cow, it's all for the money. And it's sickening to think, what the fuck is going on in your mind to think that you would create a machine like this? But the thing is, people like this, they feed off of this energy, and we need to wake up so we are not feeding off of their energy. We're not like going out and feeding off this evil energy, because when we go and we supply with what they're doing, you know, we support their supply of what they're doing, we're feeding off of that disgusting energy. And perpetuation, and we need to be aware. We need to wake up and understand that this is not right. It's evil. And if you are supporting that evil, that's not good. Like, oh, look how cute they are.
What's hard?
Uh-oh.
We're missing a snake.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's probably in the cushion.
Oh, okay.
Keep going, girl. You're on a rant. You're doing great.
Anyways, so just relaxing my snakes on me. So I was just saying is like we're literally like we're what is it called? Like we're supporting the evilness. We're supporting destruction. We're supporting people having more power over us. Okay. So really be aware and be awake of that, and understand what you're consuming every day. Understand why you don't feel good, why you don't have enough energy, because what you're consuming is actually creating that destruction inside of your body, because what is on the outside of your reality is actually created from the inside as well, and what you have on the inside is creating your outside reality as well. Hi, okay, don't hiss at me, you're talking, right?
Snake sweet nothings.
Okay, you're sweet. Wait, wasn't he in the couch?
He might be right where you're sitting. All right, we lost a snake. They're notorious escape artists. Oh my God, what's that?
Oh my God, he's licking me. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Did Casper just poop? They can lick all they want. Yeah, he's in this couch.
Oh, you feel him?
No. All right, I'm going to take this old guy and put him back in because I don't want him to poop on you. He's so old he can't control his bowels. Casper the friendly snake. And then we're going to find, you know who.
Okay, so.
Oh, there he is. He's right there.
Where? Oh, there he is. Hold on.
That's barking.
Oh, well, you can't see his dart, but he's right here. Oh, there he is. Hey, let me grab him. Oh, he hissed at me. You can grab him, Mark. Oh.
Go for snakes or talkers.
Yeah.
And when he is pissed, he loves being free.
Oh, yeah, he was. Oh, man. See, he don't. Wow. See, I should have just grabbed him.
And he's actually 64 inches long.
Wow,
And
that's
that's
so
as
long.
big as they get.
That's as big as they get?
Yeah, 64 inches. And he's a fully mature.
How big does this one get? Is this as big
he's
as
as
he
big
gets?
as he is, yeah, about 5 feet.
Wow.
So he's actually as tall as I am.
Yeah,
he-
he's
if-
just curled up.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh my gosh, they just like don't do anything. They're just like so free. So, okay, I think that's all I have to say today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and enjoyed the snakes. And thank you, Margaret, for coming on my channel today.
You're welcome.
And Michelle, just say hi. Anyway, so have a beautiful day, and make sure you do your research, and don't fucking kill the animals in your yard, and just like make sure you understand what you're eating and why you're eating it, and really like bless your food and eat fruits and vegetables, eat natural things that are coming from the sun. You know, when you think about meat, you're actually eating dead flesh. So is there anything, and then when you think about cows also, here I go, Michelle, when you talk about, I'm saying bye, and then I come on with this other rant, I always go, when you think about cows, you're eating secondary protein because they actually get their protein from the grass. So you think like, oh, I'm getting my protein from the cows, but the cows, they got their protein from the grass. So where cows get their protein is from vegetables. So you think about it, you're just eating secondary protein, so actually the protein comes from vegetables. Use your mind.
Eat like your great-great-grandfather.
Eat like your great-great-grandfather did. And be sacred about everything. Be sacred, bless your food, be thankful. Like, it literally makes a difference. Just like I was talking about the water, like water holds information. Food holds information too. Exactly, food holds information. So fat cells, everything holds information. So that cow, that pig being tortured, what kind of information do you think that pig's holding? Not happy information, but sad information, suffering information. So that information is literally being transferred in your body when you eat that, because now you eat that meat, so you eat that meat, and it's dissolving in your body, and that energy is actually spreading through your body, and the cells of that meat is spreading through your body and creating disease in your body, creating arthritis, creating heart attacks, because you're having all that cholesterol. I actually watched a video the other day, and it was two doctors, and the doctor would always it was like anesthesiologist watching the other doctor, and the doctor opened up this guy and pulled out like all this fat out of his he had like a lot of like in his arteries. He had a lot of fat in his arteries, and he said, well, it looks like chicken fat. And he said that's exactly what it is chicken and all this fat and all these things in his arteries. So literally, like,